Fresh Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today it is my Money Monday, saving all year long, where we will be saving for Christmas 2025 using our Santa All Year Long book, and we will save for our sinking funds using monthly challenges. So let's get started. All right, friends, happy Monday. We had such a fun-filled Sunday in our house. We went up to the Port Clinton, Sandusky, Ohio Island area, and we had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. We took my husband to the deer park that Junior and I went to a few weeks ago. Junior had such a good time that he wanted to go back there, and we were hoping to go back before the end of the season, which I think closes November 1st. And honestly, yesterday's weather was just so perfect that I was like, okay, it's a perfect day, let's go. And it was literally like us and one other family. So we had all of the critters to ourselves. I got bit in the butt by a deer a few times who was trying to get the food. It wasn't like a bite, you know what I mean? But it was just like a lippy, like almost like a pinch, you know what I mean? So it was cute, but we had a great time, and we, after that, went to one of the beach bars that we go to a lot of times, and we had a great time there. Junior had a Sprite and lounged in a lounge chair. I'll post a photo here, and then we did some seashell hunting, and then after that, we went to one of our favorite breweries on Catawba Island, and we watched the Guardians win, which was awesome. And then they had a bunch of fun-filled, like, family fall games out there. Junior and I played pumpkin tic-tac-toe, and we did ring toss and fishing for pumpkins. And then Junior was climbing a tree and doing all the boy stuff that, you know, kids get into in the fall and in a big open field, and it was just a wonderful time. So we didn't get home till late, so I did not get a chance to film on Monday evening, so I am filming after work today, and I'll get this posted this evening. So let's count our money, and we'll see how much we have to save with today. 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. $150. All right, so let's go ahead and put our money in our cash tray over here. Let me know what you guys did this weekend. How is the weather by you? This whole week is actually supposed to be super, super lovely. Today, I believe it is like 75 degrees and sunny. This whole week is supposed to be like this, so I am really, really, really looking forward to it. So the area of Ohio that we went to is very big between Memorial Day and Labor Day for like summer, you know what I mean? It's almost like a beach town type of thing. So now that it's after Labor Day, like pretty much all the vacationers and summer people have cleared out of there. So we had the place mostly to ourselves yesterday, and it was so nice. For introverts, you know what I mean? The three of us are super introverts, you know, not having a ton of crowds. It was just so nice. So we are going to get started in our binder here with our monthly challenges. We have this one here from Save with Judy. We are doing $5 a week in all of 2025. When we get to the end, we are going to have a total of $300. And we are doing amazing with our progress here. We are going to do the very last acorn of September. It is hard to believe that we are starting October in just 2 days. That is amazing. October is a big month in our household. It is Junior's birthday month, so we are really looking forward to that. I will probably be having some freebies for Junior's birthday. I will also be having some freebies for my 2-year, can't believe 2-year YouTube anniversary. My YouTube anniversary is October 20th. I will be on YouTube for 2 whole years. That is crazy. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. We also have the last of our, let me move my little cord out of the way. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I could see that it's dangling in the way there. So we also have our 2,500 subscriber giveaway to do. I just got the last of the items for that giveaway, so I will show that happy mail. Maybe in today's video, if I have time, I could show the happy mail. And then we will have that giveaway shortly. Now that I have received everything, I can put the packages together and get this out. So this is from our friend Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. This is the cutest year-long savings challenge, and I cannot think of a more appropriately named savings challenge because these items are so stinking cute. So this one is a total savings of $75. We need to put in we scratched a 10 and a 9 for a total of 19. So I'm going to take out that 1 and put in a 20. And let's see if we have the 75. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. That is awesome. So one of the things that I absolutely love about these monthly challenges is that, number one, I work on them during the month that they are for, and I get them done before the end of that month. So that is constant money that is flowing into my sinking funds. So all of these challenges for September, I finish during the month of September. That is constant money that is going into my sinking funds versus some other challenges that maybe I started in July and I don't finish it for 2 or 3 months. You know what I mean? These ones, they're small enough amounts between like anywhere from $20 up to like the 75 where I can finish that within the month, you know? So this is a completed savings challenge. I'm going to put that one right there. I'm also going to put another $1 to go up here to go into our ding, ding, ding box. If you missed my video from yesterday, I actually emptied my previous ding 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 box that was going towards my cruise that I'm taking with my dad for his 80th birthday in January. So make sure you check that out. We were shocked at how much was actually in there, so that was super awesome. And then now we actually have the clear ding 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 box. If you've been following my channel for a while, we have this clear ding 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 box where I'm going to put all of the money in here from completed savings challenges. And then once this thing is jam-packed full and we cannot stuff even another single dollar in here, I'm gonna have a giveaway and see who can guess the closest amount and then that person will win a prize pack from me. I just love doing giveaways. They're so much fun. I asked everybody in the community post how much they thought was in my old ding 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 box, and I didn't say anything about whether I was going to do it as a giveaway or not, but you know what, there were some people that got super close, so I just decided to just do a random giveaway, and I love doing those are super fun too. So as I go into my 3rd year here on YouTube, I love doing giveaways. I love interacting with you guys. Let me know if there's anything that you hope that I start in my channel, anything that you hope that I continue in my channel. I know a lot of people like the Sip Sip Save days, and those are actually one of my favorite videos. I do know that we are starting to look into our budget for 2026. So some things will be changing a little bit in 2026. To be honest with you, so we are doing this one from D Plans and Budgets. This is $5 per avocado. We colored in 10, so I'm going to put in another $10, so 5 and 10, and then this one is finished with 20, 40, 45, and 50. So this is from the year-long set that D over at D Plans and Budgets came out with, and I absolutely love it. If you've been following Dee's channel for a while, you know she loves coloring in avocados, and she gave us the opportunity to color in avocados in September. So that is super cute, and I love that. All right, so let's put another $1 to go into the ding 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 box at the end of this video. And we'll move on to our next one, which is from my friend Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. So we are going to do the 13 and the 5. So like I was saying, we are changing up our budget a little bit for 2026. One of the things that we realized is that Junior is, one of the things that's important to us is cruising, and Junior is, so we have to put in 13 plus 5, that's 18. I'm going to take out 2 and put in a 20. Junior is only free on cruises until he's age 12. So anytime you see like a kids sail free, that's for kids 12 and under. So once Junior hits 12, he's going to be another fee, another person, and cruising is going to be significantly more expensive for us. So we are trying to do as many cruises as we can. Now obviously that's difficult, number one, with being able to afford it, and number two, being able to have the time off of work, but we would really like to cruise every 6 months, do one cruise every 6 months, like one over the summer while he's on break from school, and then one in the middle of winter, between now and when he is 12. So he will be 9 in October of this month. So we are upping our vacation budget a little bit in order to try to make that happen, where we can fit in as many memories as we can, because number one, After the age of 12, when he is a stinky teenager, who knows if he's going to want to hang out with us. Number 2, we want to make as many memories with him as we can. One thing that I always say, and let me count this up before I get into that: 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3. So that is $103 in this one. For the month of September, we just have October and November to go because I already finished December. I will be starting Budget Miss in December, and I'm already prepping for that, so I am really looking forward to doing that. I will have free items every day in the month of December. So actually, I'm going to leave this in here. I don't know why I paperclipped that together because I still have to finish October and November, so we'll go ahead and move on to this one. What was I saying? Oh, one of the things that we were talking about is how fast I know things that kids, because my oldest is 22, I know how fast time goes between the age of, birth to age 22. I feel like my son Randy, my oldest, was literally just born, was just 5, was, all these things. So we want to be able to make as many memories as possible. Randy is at that age where he wants to take vacations with his friends and he wants to go places with them and not so much with us. And we know that Junior is going to probably be doing that too when he gets older. So we want to, sail as much with Junior as we can at this age when he still likes to hang out with us and make memories as a family, because we all know that life is short and time is fleeting. All right, so we scratched a 3 and a 2, so we're going to put in 5, and then this one should be $25. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So I'm actually going to save this 5 and then this 20, and I'm going to pull out the other 5 and singles there. So I do want to be able to make memories with him while he's still young and able to. So hopefully we'll be upping our vacation budget in that category. All right, so we have another $1 to go into our ding, ding, ding box at the end of this video. Let's go on to our next one. We are going to do just $7 to finish this one up. This is a total savings of, oh, by the way, this one is from Danny over at Craftco Budgets. I'm so sorry if I was talking and forgot to mention that. This one is from my Etsy. We only have $7 to finish in here. And then this should be a total of $60. So let's put back the 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13, and we'll put in another 20. Okay, so there is $20 to go into that one, and we do have the 20, 40, and 60. So our priorities pretty much for 2026 are going to be to make a lot of memories in vacations and fully fund our emergency fund, hopefully. So those are going to be the two biggest goals. It's like 50% fun, 50% have to do. My husband and I were talking when we were heading up to the Ohio Islands area about how actually he is supposed to get a bonus check. We have $2 more to do in this one from Jesse Budgets. He is supposed to get a bonus check this week, and we just had our mortgage our escrow analysis redone, and turns out our escrow was short because the taxes in our area went way up, and everything that he's pretty much going to get in his bonus this week has to go to that escrow shortage. So we were short by almost $1,500, which is quite significant. So not only is our mortgage going to go up by about $200 or $300 a month, but we have to pay that escrow shortage. So my husband's bonus check, we were hoping to go towards our emergency fund, and it would get us that much closer to our goal of $10,000, but that is not going to happen. That money has to go towards towards the escrow shortage. And then still our mortgage is going to go up a few $100s in the new year. So kind of stinks, but that is why we budget, and that is what it is. So I'm just redoing the crunching the numbers and thinking about ahead towards 2026 and what we're going to do. So let me know when you guys typically also start thinking about your 2026 budget, your next year's budget. I know some people have already started. I know some people just do it month to month, and some people are like me where you calculate a 1-year budget and you kind of just every month implement that budget. So that's how I do it. I calculate a budget for every month. You know, I don't do type of things where it's like, oh, this month is Easter, so I need to add in Easter. No, I have like a holiday budget or holiday budget line, and then every month I add to it. So Christmas, I know Christmas is going to happen every year in December. I don't personally start saving for that in like July or August. I save for Christmas every month of the year. So I start saving for Christmas 2025 in January of 2025. So I will start saving for Christmas 2026 as soon as Christmas 2025 is over. So we're going to add the $2 into this one, and then that will be the $20 for this one from Jessie Budgets. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So, and I mean, there's totally a lot of people that, you know, they could start saving in July for something and meet their goal by the end of the year, you know what I mean? But I am one of those people where I am like, I like to keep it consistent every month, you know what I mean? So I don't need to know like, oh, this month I have this expense. So, you know, I know I need and part of it is too, I've been budgeting for 20 some years. So I've kind of dialed in over the years on how I particularly work my budget and what works best for me. And this is what works best for me. So this last one in here is from my Etsy, This is the 225 in 2025. And we are going to finish this one up with $1. So let's see how much this one saved. It saved $10, $15, and $16. All right, so this is a completed savings challenge as well. We will paperclip this to it. And then we will put this over here and another $1 to go into our ding, ding, ding box. All right, so let's see how many savings challenges we completed. We finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 savings challenges. That is super awesome. Let me move this little potato there, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I must have missed $1 because we need a $6 to go into our ding 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 box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6 to go into our new ding 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 box, our new old ding 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 box. I started saving in this one before I booked that 2026 cruise, and then when I did that, I switched over to the shadow box. So now we're back to this one. So you will hear that ding 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 sound right now. And there we go. There is $6 more in there. I am definitely, with the shadow box, I could cash condense. With this one, I for sure cannot. So I'm definitely going to have to go to my bank and get more singles to keep on hand for the ding 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 box, because typically when I would get, in my other one, my shadow box, when I would get full, I would cash condense it a little bit, but we're not going to be able to do that in that one because there's definitely no way to get into it without literally smashing it. So we're going to put these in the completed savings challenge box, and we will have to go through those pretty soon to total up and see how much we saved in the month of September. But I do want to take a quick preview. I don't want to work in it a whole lot, but I do want to take a quick preview of what October holds for our Santa All Year Long book. All right, so in Santa All Year Long, it says, quick and easy, what did Santa do in the month of October? Santa tried a haunted house during his time down south from the North Pole. Not a fan. This is one of my all-time favorite images in the Santa All Year Long book. We have Santa who is completely freaked out by the haunted house, and he wants to get the heck out of there. So we have Santa running away from the little skeleton in the haunted house. We have a mystery roll and save, scratch and save here. And then we have these where you can color in the Halloween suckers and save a specific amount for each one. And then on this side, we have, it is a maze. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set an amount for each icon, and then you're gonna go through the maze. And when you encounter the icon, you're gonna save that amount. So let's say you start going up here and you realize you're at a dead end and you have to backtrack. Okay, well, if you have to come back through here and encounter that icon again, you can save more money for that icon again, or you could just save it when you go over it one time if you don't want to save that much or you have a lower budget. So it says up here that the savings bonus is if you have to backtrack over an icon because you went the wrong way, save for it again. So let's go ahead and we will first name our amounts for this one. I do want to do a little bit higher, so I'm not going to do like a D4. I'm going to do like a regular D6. So let's go ahead and name the amounts for our icons. So how much is our little bat going to be? All right, that one is going to be 3. Okay, our witch's hat is going to be 4. Our skull and crossbones is going to be 1. All right, our pumpkin is going to be 3. And our ghosty is going to be 3. Okay, so nothing too high, but that's okay. We will do our each sucker. Let me do that one as, let's do that one as $10 each. So we're going to do $10 for each sucker. And let me go ahead and do 1 roll and save, 1 scratch and save, and 1 sucker today. So that's what we'll do today. All right, so let's start with our roll and save. We're gonna do 4. All right, so let's pull up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then let's do our scratch and save. We'll do this one right underneath it. Okay, that is a 6. So that's perfect because 6 plus 4 is 10, and then each sucker is 10. So I'm actually gonna put those back and move up at 20. So we will get started with this one with $20. And I'll just include this one in the month of September. I do know I already calculated and wrote down, I believe in the beginning of the book, yeah, how much was on September. I will just include this 20 in the October amount, even though for every other month when I saved in the month of it, I calculated it for the month that I saved it. So even though today is technically still September, I will add this to the October amount. So let's go ahead and color in this spider sucker right here. Okay, there we go. So we have $20 going in for our roll and save, scratch and save, and our $10 sucker. And the rest of our money, I am actually going to roll over to go into, let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want it to go to my emergency fund, or do I want it to go to Junior's vacation? So let's do this. Let's count and see how much we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and $63. Okay, so whatever we choose, it's gonna get a $63 boost. So let's do this. Let's roll this dice. If it is even, it'll go to emergency fund. If it's odd, it'll go to vacation. So even emergency fund, odd vacation. All right, here we go. You ready? All right, even emergency fund, odd vacation. All right, here we go. It's going to our emergency fund. There we go. So we have $63 that is going to go to our emergency fund. So let's go ahead and get out one of my little papers here. We'll do this one and we will write 63 EF. All right, so this will end up in our Saturday video, adding into our vacation, or no. Oh my gosh, was that a Freudian slip that I just want more money into vacation? Yes, but we're not gonna put it in vacation. We're gonna put it in our emergency fund. All right, guys, that is it for me today. You know what? Well, how long is this? Let's go ahead and actually do our Happy Mail. So I think I can edit this down where it's not super, super long. And I do wanna get the packages together for the giveaway. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys what we got in our Happy Mail. Some of this is true Happy Mail, and like I said, some of this is an order for a giveaway. So let's take a look and see what we got. Now, I did mention to you guys a couple weeks ago how I had gotten some true Happy Mail from our friend Camila over at Budget with Camila, and she had sent something for Junior, and then she was supposed to be sending something for me. She said she mailed it out at the exact same time. It took weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and I messaged her and I said, I'm so sorry. I checked my P.O. box. It's still not there. This was like on a Wednesday. And she said, okay, that's no problem. I'll go ahead and send you something back out. So literally 2 days later, probably 6 weeks or more after I'd gotten the first package that was supposed to be mailed at the same time as the other package that was missing, I got the next one. So I messaged her and I said, please tell me you did not mail out the second package. And she said, no, I did. And I said, I am so sorry, but I got the first package. And she said, that's totally okay. This one can be for either a giveaway if it is a duplicate, or, you know, you could just go ahead and keep it. So I got another item from Budget by Camila. This one came a lot faster. Thank you, UPS, for finally getting their act together. It says, hi, April. Second try to send you happy mail. I hope this one does better than the last one. Yes, it most certainly did. I wanted to send you a little something to thank you. You are one of the budgeters that motivate and inspire me the most. I love to watch your videos. My absolute favorite ones are the ones where Junior joins. He is such a great, funny little man. I hope you like the challenges. Lots of hugs from Sweden, Camila. Well, Camila, Junior will definitely be in this Wednesday's video, and he absolutely loves you too. When I showed him that I got some more happy mail from Sweden, he was just so excited to see. He's like, it's Camila, it's our friend Camila. So we are so excited, and I cannot wait to see what we have in here. I absolutely love all the happy mail that I get from Camila. She is so talented when it comes to making the savings challenges. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Junior is gonna just freak out. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Aw, and it's coffee. I love that. Thank you. That is so cute. I'm gonna have to show that. And I love these. This is her Save a Little Extra, and it is so kitty, so cute with the image on there. And then look, her image is on the back, her Budget by Camila sign. I love that. That is so cute. And then these dabbing snowman and dabbing Santa and Christmas tree are so cute. Ooh, and look at this. Oh my gosh, it's a game. That is so cool. I love how you have like this symbol equals, and it's a heart arrow. That is so cute. So I'm going to be playing this during Budget Miss. That is awesome. I love the monsters. Now, she did send me another monster in my first package. She said she couldn't remember what she sent me in the first package because it was so long ago. So I will actually include these two in the giveaway, since these are duplicates to what I do have. So thank you so much. One of you guys is going to totally benefit from the USPS bungle that they are. Look at these beautiful presents. Wow. That is a $70 savings. Ooh, this one is so pretty. Yes, so she did include this one in the first one as well, and I absolutely love it. So I will include this one in the bundle as well for the giveaway. So like I said, the USPS bundle is going to be a benefit for you guys because somebody is going to win these beautiful items. Oh my God, I love these mystery savings ones. So this one here is I'm just here for the champagne, and it's a mystery savings. Those are so fun. So the way that these work is you get this little paper with it, and if you want to know how much it is, you can use the little paper. If you don't want to know how much it is, you can completely just avoid that one and scratch your little heart's content and have it be a mystery amount. That is so fun. So this is Welcome 2026. I absolutely love that. That is so pretty. Wonderful to have a New Year's challenge. And then, of course, a stack of books. I absolutely love that. So thank you so much, Camila. I absolutely love all the happy mail you send me. And like I said, a lot of my subscribers are going to benefit because the items that are duplicates, I will pass on to a lucky winner in our 2,500 subscriber giveaway. It is coffee time. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Look at that little duck. That is so cute. That is so cute. And then no coffee, no worky. I literally have a sign that says that right there on the windowsill that is in my office. It says no coffee, no worky. So I love that. That is so cute. All right, let's go to, I will show you guys the order that I placed. This is from Trisha over at Wild Everest. So this is freshly brewed coffee, Scream and Sugar. And of course, like I said, this is for a giveaway. So I ordered multiple of them. I love this one with the little ghosties in the windows. That is so stinking cute. Just go with the flow. Of course, you guys know I love vacation savings. Reading is my jam, and I love how all the jams have different, instead of like the flavor of the jam, it has categories of books. So it has history, adventure, poetry, sci-fi, thriller, fiction, mystery, romance, and fantasy. I love that. That is so stinking cute. If crabby, return to the beach. Yes, indeed. I feel like I need a good dose of the beach every so often to keep me from getting crabby. All right, so that is what I ordered. And then of course she sends beautiful freebies every time I place an order from her. And so we will take a look at these. I will probably include some of these in the giveaway as well. And then some of them I will keep for myself because they are so stinking cute. I think I seized the wrong day. Yeah, sometimes I feel that. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, squad ghouls. That is adorable. Look at their bows and their little ghosty hair. That is so stinking cute. And then we have these, this pumpkin coloring one that you can color in. This will be perfect for a mini. And Cozy Days, that is adorable. And then Cozy Season. This one could be a roll and save. This one is another color in, like a micro. And then this one is a color in pumpkin. That is so cute. That is from Trisha over at Wild Everest. And then the last one is True Happy Mail. Now this one comes from my friend Ashley over at 4 Dizzy Birds. Love this. I love her channel. She is back making videos after a short hiatus, and her videos are so fun to watch. All right, so it says, just a note. April, love your channel. Just wanted to send some happy mail your way from my shop. Hope you love them, but no pressure to use them. Use them or give them away. Just hope they make you smile. Happy saving, Ashley, for Dizzy Birds. Yes, of course, they definitely make me smile. Ooh, this is pretty. All right, so let's take a look at these. Aw, hey there, pumpkin. That is so cute. I've lost my shelf control. Yes, indeed. I love book challenges. This one is so cute. This will be perfect for minis. I'm going to definitely put that one in there. There's no such thing as too many books. Heck no, there's not. That is, no truer words were ever said. Pumpkin spice and everything nice. Yes, indeed. In fact, I told you guys my husband is my barista. We have a espresso machine now. My husband made me a latte, even though it's after work. It is a pumpkin spice latte, and it's in his Father's Day mug, which is Father of the Year, Darth Vader. So I thought that was funny. I was like, oh yeah, I'm like, I want a latte. And then he hands me this one, and I'm like, Father of the Year mug, love that. So pumpkin spice and everything nice. Fall, sweet fall, yes indeed. Donut give up. Oh my gosh, if a junior sees that, he's gonna wanna confiscate that. That is so cute. Always dream big. Yes, indeed. Love these. That is so cute with the little bird. I'm going to definitely do that during Budgetmas as well. That is so cute with the bird. Yes, 4 Dizzy Birds. Life is gorgeous. That is so cute. That is a save 40. That is beautiful. Love that. And I love how you put a pretty pattern on the back. That is really cute. Pumpkin Spice Coffee Club. Yes, indeed. We are part of that Pumpkin Spice Coffee Club, and we love it. 'Tis the season. Yep. I'm a summer girly through and through, but I tell you what, it is only because of the weather, because this close, I love everything fall, everything Halloween-y, all that type of stuff. So that is a super, super, super close second, would be fall and all these things. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. This is pretty much before I started like really cracking down on the organization. This is how I would pull the lights out of the big totes that I kept in my basement when it was time to put the lights on the tree and everything. So I ended up last year, I think it was, cutting up a bunch of cardboard boxes and making it. But this, oh my gosh, this frustrates the heck out of me because this is how I would find the lights in the tote. And I'm like, no way. So this is so funny. I love that one. Crackling fires, crunchy leaves, warm blankets, crisp mornings, chilly nights, hot chocolate, and cozy sweaters. Love that. That is everything about fall that we love. And I absolutely love this. Thank you, Ashley, so very much. I don't know if I'm actually going to give anything in your package away because I kind of love it all. So that'll be hard to decide on, but I may throw something in if I absolutely need like 1 or 2 more items, but I kind of want to keep it all. Totally selfish, I know. No pressure to use. There is no pressure to use it, but I cannot wait to use it. Thank you guys so very much for the Happy Mail. I absolutely love it. All right, guys, that is it for me today. I will see you in the next one, which is Game and Save with Junior on Wednesday. And Junior's going to get a little money, so he will budget his money too. All right, see you guys then. Bye-bye.